right on the eastern tip of the Antrim coast. This is the Gobbins, home to one of the most dramatic coastal walks in Europe.
I grew up just an hour away from this place, but it's the first time I'm getting to experience it for myself. And I've been told it's the best time of the year to be here.
This epic route first opened in 1902 to give locals a summertime coastal thrill. Bridges were laid and winding steps and narrow caves carved into the rock. After falling into disrepair in the middle of the century, it reopened, revamped, and millions are being invested to add yet more twists and turns for the tourists.
It's got that storybook vibe, you know, the mist rolling in, the sea, the black rocks. Yeah. It's gorgeous.
It's a very busy spot and just wanted to see the beauty. It's another lovely part of our country.
The walk's a little bit challenging at times, but it's beautiful.
It's not just the walk that attracts people, it's the spectacle of thousands of migrating seabirds that come here each year to breed on these 200 feet high cliffs. My expert guide today is Phil Hoy.
Nobody told me I was going to get my quiff wrecked.
Well, it's better your quiff getting wrecked than your head.
Well, I'm a huge nature lover. I love seabirds, and I'm excited to know where do they all hang out.
Well, the bird colonies are really at the end of the path, so that's the best place to see them. We're actually quite lucky. We're the only mainland puffin colony in Northern Ireland.
Let's go.
Let's go.
To the Gobbins.
Get my helmet on as well.
Safety first, Phil, that's what you say.
The first thing I want to know is how did this place get its name?
In Irish, the cliffs are called the Gobbine, which literally means the small beaks, which is quite fitting for a place with a lot of birds.
That really is romantic, because all the birds are nestled here, so
exactly,
it really goes hand in hand.
Apparently, this trail is the equivalent of walking up and down the Eiffel Tower. These birds better be worth it. And back in the 1600s, it wasn't just the birds that made use of the nooks and crannies on these cliffs.
That's the smuggler's cave.
What were they smuggling?
Would have been things like tea, tobacco, whiskey, poaching.
The essentials, really. And who were the smugglers?
Well, there would have been local people. There also would have been people coming back and forth over from Scotland as well, which is only about 20 miles that way.
20 miles?
Those sea trips could have been risky. This place closes during the winter and Phil has seen this coastline take a battering. Right now, thankfully, the weather is on our side. And seabirds spotted. As they begin to flock, so do the bird spotters, like Evelyn and Rebecca.
What are you seeing today?
We're seeing a mix of kittiwakes, a few foamers and black guillemots. This is my first time actually.
Wow, it's my first time as well. What birds are you excited to see?
Can you see puffins? Yes, hopefully.
The fulmars and the kittiwakes have come from Newfoundland in Canada, 2,000 miles away.
A lot of them come here for the nest site, so if you look up on the cliffs, you'll see there's a lot of them just kind of perched in wee kind of crevices in the rock, so it's sheltered, they've got places to nest.
Looks like I've got my own birdwatchers club. I might learn a thing or two.
We've got razorbills here. These will just mix with other birds that have the same type of habitat.
We're headed to the final viewing point to get us closest to the birds. But first, we have to brave the cave.
I hope nobody's scared of the dark.
Oh, well.
And cross bridges that run above the North Channel. As we reach the end of the 1.5 mile walk, the sound is something else.
Wow, would you look at this? They're absolutely everywhere, in the grass, on the cliff, in the sea.
They're everywhere.
One nearly hit you in the head there now.
What a sight.
So many guillemots.
And there's a couple of puffins up there.
Oh, wow.
It's honestly paradise. Like, you so rarely get to see puffins so close.
How do you feel right now?
Very happy. very, very glad to have seen the puffins.
It's been magical to experience a walk that hugs this incredible cliff face. And on my doorstep too.
Right, Alan and I have decided